Hi, my name's Lucia Payton.
Hello, my name is Adrian Scott.
Hi, my name is Josie Juarez.
Hi, my name is Meira and I am a junior. I am Terrell Academy for STEM and BPA.
Our Slingshot Challenge project was about conservation of water, and more specifically, conserving water through growing more native plants and distributing them to others, but also through educating ourselves and other people about what conserving water really means, specifically in Fort Worth. I think we chose this because it's something that's personally impacted every single one of our members.
Here in Fort Worth, I've seen a lot of issues, especially in places like neighborhoods. For example, the old neighborhood I used to live in, we had a wonderful wooded area and they chopped down a lot of it to make a road.
Where I went to elementary school, where I went to preschool, there used to be a pasture across from it, or it used to be a nice little neighborhood. And now it's just all apartments. It kind of takes away the joy. And so you want to see the pretty things, the things in nature that were there before, so it makes people more willing to go outside. Half of the reason I think we don't go outside as much is because there's nothing to look at anymore.
Going back to kind of where I grew up, I was realizing that a lot of places have kind of started to tear down a lot of the greenscapes. They've started to replace them and started to develop new either housing developments, or they've started to replace them with big industrial factories and everything. And it's really heartbreaking to look at it and be like, this doesn't really look like the place that I grew up. Also, in my new neighborhood, everyone waters their lawn a lot. There's always water trickling down the little hill. And so every time I'll come home from school or I'll be up in the morning, I'll just see all this water everywhere kind of gone to waste.
I have only been living in Fort Worth for around 3 years, but I did notice everyone has a lawn. And sometimes in the middle of 100-degree weather, people are watering that grass. In the summer, in the sun, it was crazy to me that people were using so much water. Everyone knows that water is an important resource.
I think native plants can help with this issue because they're more suited for the climate of Texas. They're more suited for the amount of water that would be provided naturally, so they would require less water from us, making them better for water conservation. I think that some big impacts from us actually doing this challenge is that we're able to start bringing changes to our school and our community directly. We're able to start putting together stuff here in our school gardens and everything to start contributing to the solution for this issue, as opposed to just coming up with ideas and sending them off for someone else to execute. We're actually able to start implementing these things here, and it's cool to see that change.
Hopefully, what we want to have happen with the project is we were talking about distributing some of those native plants. So we're planning on building a greenhouse in our garden where we would cultivate those plants and would be able to give them out to other schools with garden clubs, other gardeners who are enthusiastic about water conservation.
The impact that the Slingshot Challenge had on me especially is definitely kind of the way I see things and how I've been approaching things. I've been a lot more cautious about things like watering and the kind of plants that I've been wanting to buy. The smallest little things really do make a difference.
It feels really great to be able to say something and know that someone is going to hear it. It's just awesome to be heard, especially with things that sometimes people don't want to listen to.
My happy ending would be all of the other schools in Fort Worth would want to help us cultivate those native plants and distribute them for anyone who's willing to take them.
For the Slingshot Challenge, I think I would tell other people to just go for it.
Take this project, the Slingshot video, and make it into something that's your own.
I feel like a lot of people struggle with coming up with their main goal because they don't know, is this right? Is this important enough? I'd say just come up with a lot of ideas, experiment, explore. Don't be afraid to try out something completely different.
Enjoy the process and it will show.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself for it. Just kind of use it as an opportunity to go out and explore and see what you, your talents and your specialties, how you can use those to better our world.